don't think I do it.
Arsenal started like house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah. I don't think I do it.
Arsenal started like house on fire. Signing number 2 for this new era. It's Judgment Day, people. Yeah! What did your boy tell you? It was never in doubt. Never in doubt.
Don't believe in any luck, I believe I'm self-made, yeah.
Now then, people, welcome back to the Just Joe Football Show, and it's time for another Leeds United video. I'm trying to speak in hushed tones because my good friend is next door, and we are obviously going on the Gary Speed walk tomorrow, and I've got to get up at 1:45 because I need an hour, me. I'm one of them that needs an hour to come round. I need to have a cigarette, I need to have a coffee, I need to have a shower, all that jazz. My man's getting up 15 minutes before and jumping straight in the car. I can't do that. I've got to have an hour, so... It's madness that I'm even sat here doing this for you, but I'm excited, you know what I mean? I'm one of them. It's like the Christmas morning when really I'm going to be putting myself through an absolutely grueling task in walking 92 miles in aid of mental health, men's mental health. Please donate and, yeah, help us on that journey. Now, I was going to leave the earlier video. Yeah, I was going to leave the earlier video. Obviously, it was only just yesterday. It was only just yesterday that we were... Oh, you can hear that video on this bloody news page. Just bear with us 1 second there, folks. So rude. So rude. Yeah, so basically, we were only just talking yesterday how it was very, very quiet. Yeah, it was very, very quiet on the Leeds United news front. No news is good news, as they say. And then, boom. In the space of 24 hours, this will be the third video. Okay, this will be the third video. And for me now, Stevie Wonder settings, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours. The deal is done. The T's are crossed with dotted the I's. Signed a ting. Signed a ting. It has been signed. It's been sent off. And it's waiting to be ratified by the EFL. Fit and proper persons test, which of course the San Francisco 49ers are going to pass with flying colours. Sign the ting, and it has been signed. All right. Now, let me share with you the article, which has obviously broken this story and been pretty up to date up until this point. So, here is the article first and foremost for those that are asking me. So, Leeds United owner Radrizzani agrees to terms for a complete sale of the club to the San Francisco 49ers, with details of the deal today being passed to the EFL. So the EFL have already got the information. It's already been signed off by the Premier League. They've just had to hand that over now to the EFL because obviously the shares, if you like, of the football club change hands soon from Premier League to EFL. And he has agreed the deals, the terms to a complete sale of the club. It also does include Ellen Road as well. Okay, we'll get into that a little bit further down the article. But of course it includes Ellen Road because the 49ers already hold a stake in that. And also, you've got to be thinking that after what Radrizzani tried just a couple of days ago, after what he tried just a couple of days ago, where he tried to strong arm and tried to basically leverage our stadium against, you know, a loan to buy Sampdoria. Best believe the 49ers have said, we're having that as well, because you're not trying any of that shithousery again, Mr. Radrizzani. Do you know what I mean? Not at all. For those that are saying about this publication, we'll get into some more meat and potatoes as to why this is valid, okay? There is a certain American basketballer who has confirmed to people I know that he is part of a consortium and is one of the investors for the San Francisco 49ers. Smarty, I do apologize. I did not realize you were alive, my guy. I do apologize. But, you know, if you can't handle the heat, get out of the kitchen, son. I'm only joking. I'm only joking, bro. So we have it. I've seen this well-known basketballer basically confirming that he is part of a group, which is, of course, 49ers Enterprises, you know, to take control of Leeds United. And we know already there's a high-ranking Washington, D.C. official, yeah? A high-ranking Washington, D.C. official who's involved in this consortium, along with Pete Lowy. And of course, this basketballer, whose name escapes me right now, but I'm going to quickly tell you who it is. It is Larry Nance. That's Larry Nance, Nance. Okay, Larry Nance. Just to make sure we get it over the line. But yeah, let's go back to the article. Then I'll share you the information about Larry Nance. And just on Larry Nance, by the way, Larry Nance Jr., big up to you. At the same time that he started to speak to people, he also donated £2,500 or dollars, whatever you like, £2,500 to the walk. Okay, so what a legend he is. Okay, for doing that. Okay, Larry, I'm getting the word. Nance is it's a legend. All right, for doing that. But we'll talk about Larry a little bit later on as well. So let's get back to the article and see what the rest of it does say. Let me just pause this bloody video. It does my tits in. I want to see fireworks burst out in Argentina League football. So, Leeds owner Andrea Radrizzani has agreed the terms of a complete sale of the club to the San Francisco 49ers investment fund, with details of the deal passed on to the EFL this afternoon for ratification. Okay. Mail Sport has learned that 100% takeover by 49ers Enterprises in a deal which values Leeds at around 170 million includes the ownership of Ellen Road. That's the key bit. Despite the fact Radrizzani previously offered the ground as security in talks to buy Italian club Sampdoria, you can imagine that would have been one of the first things they'd said, right? You know what I mean? Best believe we're taking Ellen Road as well. 49ers Enterprise already own 44%. We know about all this stuff, right? We know about all this stuff. Goes on to say it is understood that the 49ers Enterprises comprise of over 60 investors. Okay, it's 60 investors, the most well-known of whom are Chairman Parag Marath and Pete Lowry, an Australian billionaire whose family founded the Westfield shopping mall empire. Parag Marath and Lowry are both already on the Leeds board, but are expected to make additional appointments as they plan to remain based in the United States. So obviously, they're probably going to pass that over to someone else to look after. 60 investors in enterprise, but only a select few main investors will make boardroom. Yeah, don't worry, it's not going to be too many cooks spoiling the broth, you know what I mean? People will be put into the relevant positions. The day-to-day running of the club is expected to remain in the hands of Chief Executive Angus Kinnear. Look, it is what it is. I don't mind it, right? I think he's a bit of a knob, the way he's treated fans and that, but on a personal level, having met him, he's a nice guy. But look, we need someone there that's going to help with this transitional process. I don't think he'll be making footballing decisions. I know it sort of alludes to it in here, but of course they'll sign a director of football, right? That is it. And sign a director of football. Goes on to say, and I think this is the key bit for me. Radrizzani has agreed a valuation of 420. Let me just cancel. Stop these bloody videos. Radrizzani has agreed a valuation of 420 million. Well, not 420 quid. I'll buy it for 420 quid. I'll buy it for 420 quid. But 420 million, clearly, with the 49ers that would have netted him over 200 million from his selling 56% shit. But that was contingent upon Leeds retaining the Premier League status. Mail Sport revealed last month the 49ers valuation dropped. We know about all this. Let's scroll down. This is the key bits for me. Radrizzani's success in agreeing a deal to buy Sampdoria without ultimately using Ellen Road last week brought a significant breakthrough, with further positive talks taking place yesterday. And it does say the Premier League are understood to have given their approval of the deal. Okay, so the Prem have already said, yes, we agree. And it has now been passed to the EFL, who have been tasked with ensuring that all the 49ers investors comply with their owners and directors test. Which, of course, listen, if Massimo Cellino can pass it, best believe these can pass it. So it's done. Sign the thing. The fact that it's gone to be ratified by the EFL, and we have that on pretty reliable information, then that's good. And not only that, this is something that we, again, just to put further, I guess, to give it some more meat on the bones, some more meat and potatoes, if you like, right? Obviously, Clinton Baptiste, yeah, we all know, right? Larry Nance, Clinton Baptiste, yeah. He basically did this, right? This is what's been happening. This was Leeds United Bay Area. He tweeted out this first and foremost. So if you remember, we spoke about this guy yesterday, Alfonso Licordia, who said, per sources being told, Leeds have officially been sold to the 49ers. And he gave it the old winky face. Okay, so there's Larry Nance giving it the old winky face. He then also proceeded to donate £2,500 to the square ball walk, like mad. And I know someone who then messaged that person, messaged Clinton, and basically spot. And I've seen this message where he basically said, "Yeah, I'm part of the group. You know, it's being done. Don't worry about it." Okay. What I also enjoyed was an exchange where he basically, so the square ball tweeted him this initially. Which again, read into it what you like, but Square Ball tweeted him, thank you for your donation. That's really kind of you. Much love. Best of luck with the walk. Someone says, when are you coming to Ellen Road to check out the director's box? The guy's already been. The guy has already been. Why? When? What was he there for? This all seems a little bit strange. Do you know what I mean? And big shout out to my man Andrea Russo, who's just sent me this. This was on his Instagram, dated just 5 days ago. 5 days ago, people. He was in the UK, and in that trip, he was at Ellen Road. Okay, you can't see that right now. That didn't really work because I've still got it on the initial screen. So let me just switch it over. Here is his Instagram account. This is from 5 days ago. You can see here, someone's just sent me this. He's in Yorkshire. Just there we go. Boom. He's at Ellen Road. That was just 5 days ago. Why was he there? What's he doing? Why is this American footballer that has nothing to do with Leeds United Football Club? Yeah. Then what's he doing? What are we doing out here? Has he just come to see? But there you go. Yeah, of course, Jamie, he's not going to be making board level decisions by any way. He's just an investor. They're obviously getting money from him. They want to show him around the place. Yeah, they want to show him around the place. So, of course, Larry Nance on his Twitter, on his Instagram basically saying, I am the guy, I am one of the guys that is, involved in taking control of the football club, the 49ers Enterprises. So there you have it. Like, if that's not Stevie Wonder tax, signed, sealed, delivered, I'm yours, then I don't know what is. I don't know what is. Basically, the football club has now been sent over to the EFL to get the full directors and proper persons tests, etc., which they're gonna pass with flying colours. And this is a mad thing, right? What was like? I'm just trying to think content-wise, right? I just want to have a look what I was doing 5 days ago. Okay, probably bemoaning the fact that the 49ers haven't been doing anything and in a bit of being very quiet. I'm just going to check my content 5 days ago. What date are we on today? We are on the 6th. So it was the 1st, right? So on the 1st of June, I had Get Him Out Now. Raj tries to use. So that was when that story broke. Okay. On the 1st of June, that story broke that he had tried to leverage our football club. On that same day, 49ers were bringing over investors to look round Ellen Road. So, they're moving in silence. Because while we were all kicking off about Rads, they were already here. People were already here. Do you know what I mean? So, we'll see. I'm just going to pick up on this as well, but it's positive. I just want to pick up on this. Vanderloo, because I'm going to bring up someone else's comment that made a comment that just blew my mind on YouTube, and I want to chat about it. Actually, I will chat about it. Big shout to End Time Elijah who gave me a super thanks as well. Just bear me 1 second. So I'm going to get this comment up and another one that I seen earlier on that really I was just like, what is this all about? Craziness. 1 sec. Right. So, Joe, I like you on your channel. But if this had been bait socially, we would have had a fire sale before selling all our good players. The transfer window's not open yet. Okay. Rad's made some mistakes, but he's the best owner we had in a decade. Just because just because you're a more recent stool than the stool that's been in the garden that's gone a bit dry and looks all white and withered. Like we're talking about dog turds here, by the way. Doesn't mean it's good, If it weren't for Marcelo Bielsa, we'd be nowhere. And that's facts. Anyway, let me just pick up. I just want to pick up on this comment. So on the previous video, I said, ding dong, the wicked witch, witch or witch, ding dong, the wicked witch is dead. Yeah. And Radrizzani. Someone said, with respect, Joe, that's an appalling headline. The witch is dead. Rads has got out of the mire we were in for years. Remember Massimo? Remember that Saudi group takeover? Remember Heckingbottom? Yeah, Radrizzani brought Heckingbottom in. Remember Christensen? Again, Radrizzani brought Christensen in. Arrogant Monk. He did sack Monk. He said, okay, he got a few things wrong, but hindsight always 20/20. Yes, the takeover needs to happen, but you have a short memory. He dragged Leeds out of the shit with his own money. Shocking headline. I mean, it's not headline. I just sang a song, but I just think it's crazy that people still defend the guy. Again, football is about opinions, but the negatives far outweigh the positives for me. He took us to Myanmar. He tried to give us a badge and lied to fans and basically said we'd all partook in it. I was a season ticket holder. I still am. I wasn't asked about the badge. Were you? Also, I feel like Andy Tate in this one, and I mean Andy Tate from the United stands when he goes, "You got the job on the technicality of a legend. You are a fool. You are a fool. Good night, Moise." That one. That's what I feel like. I feel like saying, Radrizzani, you got your success on the technicality of a legend in Marcelo Bielsa. That's what I feel about Radrizzani's tenure. And anything he's successfully done, i.e. bringing Bielsa, he's just ripped up and burnt down. As Seth Rollins would say, burn it down. It's gone. Up in smoke. So I don't get why people still want to back him. And also, whoa. You're saying this, and that other guy's saying that. You do realize that 5 days ago, He tried to get a loan out on the ground that you call home. He risked the future of this football club, of this football club's heritage, so he could go out to Italy and buy a no-mark football club. So you want to defend him, you defend him. That's your prerogative. It's not mine. Or nor will it be. It's insane. It's insane. Mental. I think it's mental because just 5 days ago. Sorry, Maximilian. My friend has come to stay. We're going to the charity walk. He's next door. I don't try not to wake him up. He's a big lad. He'll knock me out. All that sort of jazz. So sorry if I'm speaking in hushed tones. Yeah, Hayden, it's happening. Don't worry about that. It's happening. Yeah. I'm not saying he's not. I'm not saying he's better or worse than Bates. This is the thing. It's like everyone always brings up a point that I've not made. I made that. I ain't said that. Wayne, you have defended Radrizzani to the hilt, and I respect it. But don't be willing to die on your sword. Just admit you got it wrong. You got it wrong. He paid massive money, yes, but then tried to do it on the cheap when that massive money got him to the Premier League. He then tried to do it on the cheap. He brought in a car salesman. He wasted funds. Then started taking rent offers for Ellen Road. Remember? That one that he said we didn't have to pay for. Then when we went to Premier League, he started to go, give me the money. And then with that said ground, he then tried to get a loan out on the back of it. The guy can do one. And if you do, if you do back it still, then that's fine. That's fine. But it is what it is. But this is the thing, Tony, isn't it, right? What if you're with your wife for 15 years and it's bliss for 14? It's absolutely bliss for 14 years, right? And then on the 15th year, she goes John Terry on you, yeah? And she sleeps with your best friend and they have an affair. What do you say? Do you go, do you know what? This is a very, very revisionist view of me, Mrs. O'Shea. I will disregard what you have done in the last year and just think about the 14 years of pure bliss that we had. No, you wouldn't. You wouldn't. And I don't think just because once upon a time he was okay, that we should accept what he's tried to do to the football club in the last 18 months. This Sampdoria thing didn't happen overnight. He always had eyes for it. He always had eyes for it. He gambled. He gambled and it didn't pay off. And for that, then of course, for me, you deserve to have everything that's thrown at you. For me, I just, yeah, it is what it is. Exactly, Andy. It's true though, right? It's true though, Colin. At the end of the day, Sam, that's naughty. But that's what I'm saying though. You can't do that. It's true, and I think that analogy perfectly puts it. Yeah, exactly. She goes full. Yeah, even Wes. She goes full Rodri, bloody Ryan, and whatever her name was, Giggsy on you. You know what I mean? Mental. Yeah, I'm up at 1:45. It is late. I need to sleep, but we need to chat about it. Tony, yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. But he also let that man down. Do you know? I'll never forget, and nor will I ever forgive. My friend who's next door now, Sean, Claudio shares the same seats with us at Ellen Road. Claudio will tell you. We left that ground. By the time I'd walked from the Cop across the road and into the bus that was taking me back to Staunton bus park to get in the car, from walking from my seat to there, the story had already broke on the Athletic that they were sacking him. Where did that come from? So any grace he had in bringing him in evaporated that very night. evaporated that very night. Let's not forget, they backed the wrong horse. They backed the wrong horse. They put all the eggs in one basket. They went black when they should have gone red. You know? And then to then find out after, listen, and this, I've told you before, we were a League One club operating as a Premier League club behind the scenes. There were people that were doing stuff for this football club because it's Leeds United and you would do anything for your football club and they weren't getting paid. I even know now people are owed money from a Premier League football club. It's insane. The guy's only ever out for one thing, and admittedly, they all are. I get it. They're not in this because they love Leeds. They're not in this because they love Man United, because they love Arsenal. They're in it for the money. We know this. Be idiots to think otherwise. But to do what he's done just in the past week, this is what I don't understand. Just in the past week, he tried to leverage the football club in order for him to buy another. You know, and this is so right as well, Sylvain. Michael Normanton put it perfectly when he said, you know, at least with Ken Bates, he would come out and call us all stupid and that. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, mad. It's mad. Yeah, we move. Yeah, we are. Danny, who's going to be rooming with me on the walk as well. Yeah, well, Tony, you were the one that wasn't willing to celebrate this new chapter. You were the one that was trying to remind me of all the good things he did. Wayne says 49ers will be no different. I hope you're wrong, Wayne. I hope you're wrong. I hope you're wrong. But Smarty says I'm in it because I don't like nice things. Yeah. I hope you're wrong. Look, it's on to pastures new now. They'll hopefully go after their coach. I think the good thing is as well, when you're... Listen, I don't know nothing about American football. I don't know a jot. I know the Miami Dolphins and Ray Finkel and Einhorn and Dan Marino. If you know where I'm getting that from, then that's a GOAT film. Go on. Anyone know? Does anyone know? Ray Finkel, Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. If you don't know that reference, you need to get to know, right? But Dan Marino. That's about as far as my 49ers knowledge goes, or American football goes. But what I will say is that also, like, someone like Brendan Rodgers could well be mixing it with stars. He might like that. Do you know what I mean? Coming into the director's box and Larry Clinton Baptiste Nance is in there sipping on gin and juice. You know what I mean? And then you've got, I don't know, some high-ranking Washington, D.C. official, you know, getting the beeline to Barack and all that. And, yeah, man, so we might be a flashy club. It is what it is. And that might convince someone like Brendan to come on over. Laces out. Laces out. What a film, by the way. What a film. Not Madam, bro. No. Finkel is Einhorn. Einhorn is Finkel. And then that tune plays. And I actually quite like that tune when they're all going, whoa. It's good, though. She is quite nice, though, isn't she? You know, when she's doing that. She does that, doesn't she? I remember she was quite nice, man. Just doing this. And then, hey, Ace. Like that. I was like a young lad going, is she all right? Hey, man. I don't know why. It just like took me to a place when I was a young person watching that show going, oh, yeah. All right. Anyway, I'm getting giddy. We move. Yeah, your gun is digging into my hip. You are. I am. I can't write. Can you talk about football? Yeah. Aye. We move, man. It's class. Listen, you've got to be happy because now our football club is going to be under new ownership. New manager, new players. Get rid of some of this dross, and hopefully look ahead to next season. Joel Pirro, that one doesn't look like it's going to happen, unfortunately, because that's Sam. That's so funny, man. He lifts it up at the back. Yeah. So Joel Pirro's wanted by 2 Premier League clubs, I believe. Don't know who them 2 Premier League clubs, but we'll see. Someone's just put Robert. It's not a done deal, Joe, as there is no confirmation on our website or BBC. I believe Fabrizio Romano over Juan Martinez. Sorry for being skeptical. No shit. How do people still not know? Yeah. In June 2023, that Juan Martinez is fake. Why do people still believe this guy? Lord Ash, you have a lot to answer for, my friend. I say sorry to be skeptical, but I believe Fabrizio Romano over Juan Martinez. No shit, Sherlock. Oh God, you've got to respect it. You've got to respect it. But yeah, look, Joel Pirro apparently wanted by oh, there you go, Russ. Russ says who's well connected in the EFL. He's wanted by Villa and Palace. There you go. It's another one we missed the boat. You know, we've missed the boat with that. Let me just have a look to see if there's anything else. I think, look, now it's just a case of I'm going to be out of action now till Saturday. That's for sure. There'll be no late night ones because I'll be walking and sleeping and walking. But listen, if you can, please do donate to the Gary Speed Walk. I think we're about 30k. Like I say, Laurie Nance actually donated £2,500. £2,500. What a guy! Fair play. I mean, to be honest, for an American footballer, I mean, I don't want to sign 2, but £2,500. It's like 5 at me or you in it. But I'm only joking, Larry. If for any reason you are watching this now that you Leeds. So yeah, let me just double check to see if there's anything else out there. Too expensive. Fabrizio Romano says club has pulled plug on move for Leeds star. Who's amongst the best? Let's have a look. Oh, it's basketball. Oh my God. So after all this time, he plays basketball. And you've had me doing Finkel and Einon. You've had me doing bloody laces out, and he's a basketballer. My fucking God. He's not even an American footballer. What's going on here? Do you know the extent of my basketball knowledge is the Chicago Bulls, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, Dennis Rodman. Those were the days. But yeah. Yeah, Jamie, he plays basketball apparently. So there you go. He's not even an American footballer. But there you go. Your boys just said Larry earns 10 million a season. There you go. Andrea says he's a good rotation player in the NBA, Larry Nance. There you go. I thought him being 6'1" would give it away. I don't know his size. I just see him in a picture in Ellen Road. You know what I mean? How tall do you think I am? No one realizes Oscar's about 6'12", 6'15", I think. But yeah, I think that's it, innit? I'm chatting shit now. So, all right, okay. Funny thing is, you said basketball originally and then suddenly switched it to American football. Your Space Jam's good, by the way, Andrew. My son loves it as well. 5 foot, Joe. No, I'm 5'8". Not the tallest. Yeah, listen, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, get your comments in, hit the notification bell, and I'll see you Saturday. When we'll be doing the Champions League, when we watch Manchester City do the treble, and just totally forget that 99 rubbish that Man United did. You know what I mean? And hopefully, by the time I'm back Saturday, then we'll be pure 49ers, and I'll be coming on. yeah. I was going to say something wild then and stop myself. Right. Peace out. Love you all. And make sure you support us on the walk. Follow me on socials. I'm gonna follow it on there. Kimberly as well, Kimberly Northwood, and also Javier for some reason believed that I was giving out these hearts that you can see on YouTube. I didn't even realize they were hearts. But yeah, sorry, Kim, and sorry, Javier. I do not give out the hearts. I think you just press them yourself, I think, don't you? Anyway, listen. I mean, oh mate, don't, Hayden. I'll be like, I need to get back and do a video. Anyway, peace out. Love yous all, man. Happy walking. Indeed. I need to sleep now. Peace. Bye. It's not ending. Don't want me to leave yous. Here we go. No, that's not working. Okay, I'll have to do it the old way.